35 years.
It's going to inspire other people to do what he did and possibly even greater. There's a huge impact. There's a huge impact to all of us. I've seen the impact that it had on my peers, and I witnessed us as a team doing the same thing, so it motivates me to keep going.
He flame the scene like slide cool women, you won't see it. We didn't even overcame anyone for the day. It was like they OD.
Our time in, we put our money in, we put our everything into this. So it's like everything that we have, everything that we do is on the line, because without this, what's next?
First time I ever stepped foot in the studio was with my older brother, and it was honestly an enlightening moment. I didn't see how music was ever made, so being in that setting really just opened my eyes, opened my ears.
We skateboarded together. It was never really music related until like around the ending of high school.
Oh, that's all right. He can come. That's Gaza, man. That's my boy, man.
I've known Moolah since the 2nd grade. I've known Tef since the 4th grade.
Moolah, Tef, the whole gang. I met them at high school.
Me, Moolah, Tef, we all had our own studios. Around this time, we was just like, yo, we need our own space.
I probably spent more than $5,000 recording at other studios. Go to another city studio and pay like the outrageous prices they be having. Sometimes like $100 an hour to get like a nice room, or like $150 an hour to, you know, like feel like you in that mode, like I'm a rapper.
But there was really no place that was really affordable, and we were all young at the time, so it was like credit and all that extra stuff we wasn't gonna be able to do or get somebody to help us with that. So it was really gonna be all our cash and all of us up front. We tried to go for some places in Brooklyn, and they was asking for too much. It was about five to seven of us that was supposed to be pulling up. Just being able to get the breath from everybody at one time, to put a deposit down or to do this or to do that, it was getting real stressful. It was like we couldn't really get it together.
The group, we had other people in the group that didn't make it. Some people jumped boat.
In front, this whole year been going crazy. A lot of working, and a lot of progress really came from. That's one thing. All y'all for popping out. You feel me? I really be working hard. I be having my head locked in. You feel me? But we here.
Just be butting heads a lot.
Yeah,
it'd be situations where it's like,
that's what every group though.
You know
what I'm saying?
Some people in the group might not feel like others are doing what they need to do.
But that's
how it is with everything.
In
you know
business
what I'm saying?
with friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, bro, like it is inspiring.
Yeah.
Like without these guys, I don't feel like I would be as good an artist as I am.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I gotta stop paying for recording time. I gotta like really lock in. Let me take this serious. I'm not in the closet. rapping in my downstairs, you know, basement. You feel what I'm saying?
Eventually, we got a opening in a room. We moved in there, and we had a blank room. It was a blank canvas.
The last person who was in there was a drummer. So it was a room with a drum stop in it, and that's it.
We just built from there. To build everything from scratch really was the hardest part. We tried paying ourselves. We tried to do a lot ourselves, and it was a hard process, especially because we all have our own jobs, our own lives, our own like things we got to do.
It's a risk every day to come here. We didn't take sessions for like 3 months. Like we had to build this from the ground up. So it was a risk in itself because it wasn't a studio there. You know what I'm saying? It was just an empty room.
If I wouldn't have followed this path, like,
yeah, that's the bigger risk.
Yeah, that's the big risk right there, because it's like, this is what I want. This is who I am. I wouldn't do anything else. There's nothing else that would make me feel better right now than pursuing what I'm pursuing right now.
When you put all your eggs into one basket, which is like what I feel like you have to do when it comes to owning a studio or owning any kind of business. You're not a rapper, I feel like, until you put all your eggs into that basket. Like, that's how I personally feel. Like, you didn't really fully step into being the artist that you are supposed to be. It takes a lot of sacrifice.
It's a stressful time, but like, the way I think about it is like, you'll never get any far if you don't struggle. You know, some people think like that, I think that way. So like, you know, a little struggle, it don't hurt somebody.
Empty bag. Throw the eggs.
By the time we got here, we was like seasoned, like crazy, like, you know what I'm saying?
being with so many individuals who are creative. Every time it hits different.
You get a different vibe
Yeah.
on the trip.
I started in the basement and now I'm here, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't wait to see what happens in the future.
I remember she said she didn't like us. Me and my you got this shit or not, you don't like it, you can fight us. They won't fight us, golden gloves, my touch. This shit gon' blow if I pull up the slide. If he make a move, then I promise he flying. If he make a move, then he meeting the highest. If I make a move, it's gonna look like the highest.
We lost crew members. Nothing against them because like they got their own lives.
Yeah,
like,
we love them, but
it's still like we the ones that stuck it out. We're here to make music, nothing but music. We all had our own destinies and now we on the same time. And I didn't think of that, no. I did not think of that.
No, it's stacking star, felt out hard than I got right back.
That 92 year Jordan.
Yeah.
Bulls type vibes.
Yeah. Environment really inspires everything for me. You know, like being with so many individuals who are creative, every single time it just, I don't know, every time it hits different. If I'm in a bad environment or somewhere that's just dull or I'm not really feeling it, it's gonna be like a different process each time, you know? So I really need to set the tone.
Like this location that we have right now is like our first stepping stone to becoming something I could pass down to my children. A real actual like business feasible to, you know, move on to the future. It's very inspiring because we have like a calendar. Every time one of my friends book a session, like it inspires me like to get out there and book my own session. What am I doing? Like these guys getting to it. Like they booking sessions. I'm like, yo, I need to get out in the streets, talk to somebody, get a client or something. Like
everybody want to be the Jordan at whatever they doing. Like,
Yeah.
you doing music, you producing.
We're trying to get another studio and franchise out. Like the studio's called Energy Labs. So we just grow multiple Energy Labs throughout New York or throughout the nation.
I think past the Skyline, thinking nationwide, like worldwide.
Really enjoy what New York has to offer. Coming to see these skyscrapers, you know, it's bigger than life. It's surreal. You wanna be up there with these skyscrapers when you come to the city.
Realize is us moving forward, like us being able to make money out of the studio. You know, it just shows for me what we've been able to accomplish from where we started to now. It's a showing growth of progress from what we first had of it to where we at now. Being able to just see it, you know, every day there's something new. You know what I'm saying?
I done took some time away. Now I leave it up to God. I'ma leave it up to fate. Yeah, wanted love, they gave me hate. I got greatness in my blood. You can see it on my face. I'm a one-on-one. They can't say a thing. I'm one of them ones like Tracy back in the day. Yeah, I wanted love, but they gave me hate. I got greatness in my blood. You can see it on my face.
And it was just like, it felt like a team bonding. Like that 92 year Jordan.
Yeah.
Bulls type vibes.
Yeah.
Felt good.
Who told you to say that?